A unique capability within DocAuto's Workspace Manager application is the ability to distribute workspaces either directly to the root of a user's My Matters container or within categories using what we call the publishing capabilities of Workspace Manager. Publishing is in itself broken down into two different types of operations. The standard or Workspace template categories are the category structures and My Matters container within the template itself. The standard publishing process will target an individual user's My Matters container, create or match to these existing categories if necessary, modify their security using the settings defined on these specific template objects, perform subscription management if a My Matters container exists within the template, and other operations specific to these types of structures. This publishing process can be performed for any combination of users and groups. Special publishing uses a dynamically created category name, which is optional. If there is no category name, then the shortcut to the workspace will be created in the root of the My Matters container of any user or group member specified within the special publishing interface. If a category name is defined, then that category will be created in those users' My Matters containers, and they will have full ownership and access rights to that category. That is the important distinguishing factor between special publishing and standard publishing. Special categories can only be one level deep and will always have the same ownership rights and privileges as a category that a user creates themselves within their own My Matters container. Standard or Workspace Manager template categories can be any number of levels deep, can have their own security, and can also include a My Matters container, which is where subscription management is performed. When performing publishing or defining publishing operations, it is also possible to apply aging rules to specific users as part of the publishing process. If aging is applied for a specific user or members of a group within the publishing process, then the aging operation will occur as part of the Workspace Manager processing. Aging is mentioned in additional videos. Finally, the publishing process in Workspace Manager has the ability to perform simple maintenance operations on individual users' My Matters containers. For example, the ability to delete orphan shortcuts found during publishing in the same category. So if Workspace Manager is creating a shortcut to a particular workspace within a specific category, this option will analyze all other shortcuts within that category and remove any shortcuts that point to invalid objects as part of that process. On a larger scale, we can perform exhaustive analysis of a user's My Matters container and remove all orphan shortcuts as part of the publishing process. This is a very convenient way to remove shortcuts in any user's My Matters container, regardless of where they may exist, that point to workspaces that are no longer accessible or no longer exist within the worksite database. This option may be more time-consuming than the simple orphan cleanup operation in the same category, so it is recommended that this operation be performed on a more limited schedule than more targeted orphan cleanup. Additionally, as part of these cleanup operations, Workspace Manager can remove empty categories to further perform cleanup operations on users' My Matters containers, and also to move workspace shortcuts where alphabetical sorting is used to determine which category a workspace should be in. If the name or first letter of the workspace changes, which may indicate that the workspace should move from one category to another, this option will automatically remove the workspace shortcut from the original category while at the same time moving the shortcut to the new correct category based on the name change of the workspace.